All right, Robert Drury back again on my quest to 2200. My current rating is 2102, and let's see if we can get a 10-minute game. Okay, it's taking a little bit long to find an opponent. Okay, my opponent is 2052, and he looks like he has an account that is well established. We will start off with B3, bishop to B2, and let's see, let's go ahead and we'll develop our queen side first with the knight coming here, and he pushed the pawn. Okay, let's see if we can keep him from doing any further damage. Okay, so now I believe I need to break the center up. But what do I break it up with? I push here. Okay, let's go here. He pushes. I can take back. Oh, boom. Need to break up the center. I can't let this stay put. Push here and then push. All right. Break it up this direction. All right, so what's he gonna do? All right, let's do this because I think I'm gonna break it with the F pawn push. But he's going to line up this direction first, and now let's see if we can break the center up. Okay, I get my, and maybe I can get the castle in now. All right, I got the castle in. He's not able to push the F pawn down the board. I can take back this way if I have to. Okay, let's get my rook over here lined up against his king. All right, now I take one knight off the board. It's taking a knight off the board. I'm either going to push or I'm going to take. And let's push. Let's see if we can keep everything bottled up on them. We'll keep it bottled up, and we will see if we can gain some space over on the queen side. So my pawns are pointing that direction, so we will see if we can attack that direction. Okay, let's see if I take, he takes. Let's do that. This will allow, I can actually come in here. Come in there. All right, let's do this. And we're attacking here. If he pushes, we can take. He defends, and we will bring the bishop to come in with another piece on the square. Okay, let's do this. And let's bring, what do we want to do? Do we want to, I'm going to bring here. And he can just come here. He can slide back. Am I hanging it out here? Okay. If I come in here, does he end up getting, does it get trapped? He comes in here. All right, let's go this route. If he wants to take back here, that's not a problem. Okay, let's go here. And let's go here. Let's take. Let's take. We'll do this. Now he's going to come in there. All right, we'll come here. If he comes here, we will just take. He's not going to come here. Okay, we will defend both pawns. And interesting. All right, we'll block this. And we're going to come, we're going to push here. I would assume he's going to try to come in here. But this is covered, this is covered, this is covered. He's not going to do that. Oh, wait a second. What am I doing? He just hung his queen. All right. Almost missed that. Okay. He hung his queen and no repeat. That puts us at 2109. And let's do a quick game review. Okay, not particularly, not a strong game on either one of our accounts. But let's do the analysis. Okay, come in with B3. And that's Nimzo Larson. And he brings the D pawn down. So I'm going to just continue with the Nimzo Larson. And he brings his knight over. I don't see this very often in the Nimzo Larson. I usually see it, the knight coming out to C6. And we'll just continue with our Hippo setup. And now he's got 3 pawns. And I'm going to have to break this up. But, you know, how do I break it up? Do I prepare this? Or do I push over here at the D pawn? Okay, I bring my knight. I'm preparing to just continuing to develop some pieces. And he brings his knight around. Continue with the development. I'm not ready to push quite yet. Okay. And now I'm preparing this in case he pushes, takes back. I've got enough pieces on it. He castles. And now I play H3 because I want to push the F pawn, but I don't want his knight to come in to the G4 square. And the engine actually calls for him to push. And he pushes, take. I mean, and then he can also push down here and just kick the pieces around. All right, so he brings us queen over, and I can't let the bishop get to A3. So I just push my A3 pawn up. He brings his pawn down, and now, let's see, the engine at this point says just go ahead, bishop to g2. I play the f4 pawn, go ahead and push. Not a particularly, the engine doesn't like it. The engine says rook to e8, and it wants black just to kind of sit back and wait. And he pushes his b pawn, bishop to g2, and they pushes c6. He's just waiting in I castle, and he brings his bishop around, and now I bring my rook to e1, and that's black is still winning. Rook a to e8, then an engine likes that. It likes the other rook coming to e8. It likes g6. I mean, it still has black with the advantage, but he pushes. And now he releases the tension, which defines the situation. So now the question is, what do I take? I didn't want to take. I wanted to lock the position up, but I wanted to take the knight out first. And that's just one less attacker to come over here on the king side of the board. He takes back, and now I lock the position. And the engine still queen d7, and it likes black. Black's got more space in the center. Black's got the two bishops. And he brings his rook over, and I go c4 because now I am going to break his pawns up. He drops his bishop back. So the engine actually like c takes b. I played c takes d. He took back. And now I bring my knight around, attacking this pawn. And he moves his bishop to protect. I bring my bishop down to attack. And now he pushes his pawn. A takes, and I thought for a while on this one, and I thought about b5. The engine actually says that's the best move. Knight to a4 is a considerably worse move. But I was afraid if I went knight to b5 that he's going to end up trapping this knight. Yeah, I was thinking, he could do something like drop the bishop back and maybe eventually get over here to trap it. But now that I look at it, I could bring the bishop this way and then come over. And I didn't like the fact that then I could get trapped, so I brought it to a4. He brings his rook around because he's going to attack it. I go queen to c2. I want to have this file. I'm also hitting both bishops. And he brings his rook over. I bring my rook over. And now he takes. I take back with my rook. He takes. And I take. And just like that, we went from black having the advantage to white having the advantage with an outside passed pawn. He's going to stop it. So I just bring, let's see, let's go back. All right, the engine calls queen to b3, and actually that is what I played, because now I'm also hitting this pawn, and it's the king's lined up on the other side. He brings his queen over, and he's going to attack my pawn. I just bring my king up to protect both of them, and he goes h6. And so now, or he goes h5 rather. I go h4 to prevent it. The engine says, just go ahead, hit here. He's going to come here. But I don't get that. If I push, what's to keep him from just going ahead and pushing here? I suppose I just take. I don't know. It seems a bit scary with this h-pawn rolling down the board. So I stop it. He brings his queen over, and he drops his queen. And then he resigns. But let's go back and look at this. If I push, what's to keep him from just pushing here? He takes b6. Queen takes. King to h1. And it's all protected. And now this is being hit. And it's also pinned. And the queen. So I didn't have to even worry about that. But with that, I will see you on the next video, and I'm up to 2109.